Where is she? I don't know where she is. Logan is supposed to be the last apparent run for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and is the latest movie out of the ton of X-Men movies they have gotten from 2000 to now 2017, and this is the final chapter as it's being marketed for our beloved Wolverine. And this one is directed by James Mangold, who's coming back from the Wolverine, and Hugh Jackman is returning back to teaming up with his co-star from the other X-Men movies, Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. This follows Wolverine years later in a post-apocalyptic world. Now Wolverine, he's just all crippled. He's out of it. You can tell he's had so much, especially just, it all depends how you see the previous movies, how much he's just gone and he doesn't care no more. He just wants to live out his last few years however he can with some peace, trying to make some little money he can. He's taking care of Professor Xavier. He's got Caliban with him, helping him out. And until one day, this little girl just walks up doorstep and they have to go protect her. And then this is where our journey leads us. You guys know how it works. I mentioned it before. But this has a lot of reasoning. Logan is a part of the X-Men universe that I just grew up back in 2000 from the movie, from the very first movie that made it the first time I saw it in theaters. So this is really personal for me. I really wanted to see how this guy, who embodies himself but the rest, even though he has Xavier too, how they're going to kind of basically close out that chapter now of the original on-screen X-Men characters. The Wolverine had potential until a little bit in the ending, but I did like that movie, so I was hoping James Mangold and Hugh Jackman could get one more crack at it. Just so glad that this really was what the commercials, the trailers were marketing. I just adore this movie so much. You can just tell from how the movie begins, you're going to be in for a crazy ride. It sets the tone so well. You could feel already this movie has way more emotion, just way more stakes emotionally than the previous movies. This is a superhero movie that is one of the best superhero movies because it's an amazing film. I like how you can watch this movie, you don't have to see anything else of the previous X-Men movies and still enjoy it, whether you're a superhero fan or a film purist. The X-Men action sequences that you know to come to love, they're in here sprinkled in around, carry on with a story that is just very heartfelt. It's just thought-provoking. Wolverine just had a perfectly little good family here, and I just wanted them to get the happiest they could. They've gone through so much, and I love seeing their little chemistries with Wolverine and Professor Xavier. Just this, like, a leader and apprentice. You've seen this blossom as the years gone by, and now seeing Wolverine taking care of Professor Xavier, it's just something, just a little bit warm and in the heart. Seeing him interact with the young girl, it's just adorable. I just like it. It's a relationship that is very niche. I just love the way this movie took its time to just craft something beautiful. Just so many meanings that just go out through the movie that you really need to pay attention. These guys are just giving some of their best performances they've given in their entire life as these characters. They did a good job for me wanting to know more of this girl if they make future movies for her, without actually setting up sequels. If this is Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Patrick Stewart's Professor Xavier's last ride, I am so glad they gave them a great way to send them off. At times it can get really slow, but it did not bother me because I wanted to know more. We were developing characters. Reminded me a little bit of Hell or High Water. Thought of the music is really just fits well in here with the drama. At times it could get a little bit even horror-like. So I like how the genre just went in and even changed it up a bit from time to time. I have very little nitpicks I could really say. Donald Pierce, the villain in this movie, I wanted to see him have more of the spotlight, really, because he reminded me of a villain from, like, Deadpool, where he wasn't the greatest villain, but he complemented so well the hero, and that's how I thought he was for Logan. So I wanted to see him get more of the spotlight. And then there was something that went on through this movie where I wasn't sure what to think of it, but the more I let it marinate, I was like, this is perfect. Just the symbolism in this, it's just incredible how one deals with one's inner self. So really, even some things, some little problems I had, really got fixed eventually as I went through on with the movie and thought of it more. I don't like to overhype things, but this feels like a movie that it's just gonna get better appreciated as the years go by. You got this up there with The Dark Knight, Spider-Man 2, Captain America the Winter Soldier. I'm gonna have to give Logan an A+. That is just my opinion, guys. Let me know, guys, what you guys thought. Did you guys hate it, or did you guys love it? What is your favorite X-Men movie? All this in the comments below. And as always, roll an empire, laugh, smile, repeat.